Hello and welcome to session 49 of the Bounties Chase with me, your Dungeon Master and Painbringer for the evening, Torchwood Boy. We have my lovely players. Obviously, Alex has left us now, and this session will deal with some of the ramifications of what that means for Yano and the group. Before we get started, do we have any announcements? Oh, I have an announcement, actually. Probably tomorrow, maybe Saturday, there will be a video on my channel discussing that when, Ruby and Doctor Who are over. So Ruby finishes this Saturday and Doctor Who finishes in a couple of weeks. I'll be reacting to other shows. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to. And I'll also be discussing, life in general. Simon, Saturday.
Yeah. Our other game, which I DM, Forge Through Fire, will enter its 14th episode on Saturday. We are going to pick up a very interesting plot point where the group is just about to get jumped by some unusual looking orcs. They had a very interesting last session. Met some interesting people, did some interesting stuff. So we'll be picking that up on Saturday, 7 p.m. GMT, the same time as this game, on my Twitch channel. So, come and join us and see what happens.
Yeah, please do. I'm very excited for Saturday, may I just say. Legitimately excited. Also, thank you, Simon, for the new layout that we have on YouTube. You guys can check it out there. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm very much excited for it and for what's to come this session. So, last time, and the Bounties Chase, and I'd like to thank Brianna for this last time, because I extensively used her notes, because my brain was not working at 7 a.m. this morning. I was writing it. In fact, it was 6:30. I was like, what happened? I was like, I gotta get this done before work. So, in the aftermath of the fight with the Dreamscape, Carolina was visited by Eve, who thanked her for her service with her former team. Jackson, in his afterlife, was met by the High Priestess of the Church of Erebor, who was killed by Emicrane. She revealed that not everything Alkane said about his brother was true, and to avenge her for their goddess Sehanine. Awakening, Yano and Rue discussed Yano's summoning of the Fae, and the nymphomaniac Fae stated Yano would owe him one if he wasn't having sex today. After being escorted by the mayor of the town and the half-elf, Regan, who runs the underground fight club, Melody apologizes to the group for her suicidal behavior. The group gets their fortunes read by the group got their fortunes read. I'm reading it. The group got their fortunes read by the fortune teller that was a prisoner of the Dreamscape, who they managed to free. And Quinn and Carolina were seemingly not too impressed, even if Quinn did believe he now needs to die to get the answers about his lineage. Persephone was revealed to have a brother she didn't know about, but the fortune teller revealed, while Melody was spoken to about Safe, and Evangeline was told she was losing her memories and that her time was running out. Melody then apologized to Jackson, who told her that she needs to take her own advice and lead on the group. While Quinn approached Jackson and asked for his help to die to get answers about his past. Yano that night was met by his mother, who had passed away, but was visited by his old friend that he'd look after him, Brill, when he took her to heaven. The next morning, the group were awoken by noises in town where the beasts they had let escape but attacked the town square. That evening, they killed 2 of the beasts, and the half-elf underground leader tried to convince the group to let her group take it here. And after resistance, the Eve's light was escorted out of Yeoman's life. While
Alex, just to let you know,
finally recognizing them as Centauri.
Alex, just to let you know, your mic is going in and out.
Yeah.
It's a little bit roboty.
It's like you're speaking at a very far distance.
What about now?
Yeah, that's alright.
Perfect.
I find that when I have my music too loud, it affects my microphone. Don't know why. It was too loud anyway. But where did you hear to, pretty much?
I mean, I was able to make out everything, but I was just letting you know. It was...
We were escorted out of Yeoman's Bridge.
Yeah. And you finally recognized that the group escorting you and who were seemingly ruling the town were the Zentarim. That evening, Jackson used Greater Restoration to restore his parents and was greeted with a tearful reunion with his mother and his father. His mother questioning whether Melody and Jackson were together, and his father literally face-palmed his way around the camp. As the group slept, Yano was greeted by Rue once again, who told him that he needed to repay him for the attack the day before, vanishing the paladin into the night without anyone's notice. Melody was attacked by the swords of the lady and left unconscious as they stole two of the artifacts around her neck, although she doesn't actually know it was the swords of the lady. Yano was brought before Renuk Oldo, who turned him to stone after determining that he would do. Yano saying he was sorry to Eve's light. And that is where we pick up. Persephone, you have just awoken. You have found Melody. You've had a very brief discussion. And you two stand in the darkness of the camp. What would you like to do?
Wake everybody up.
I will do so.
Okay. Do you go into each person's tents, or do you just yell, or?
Can I see if anything else was stolen?
Yeah, make me a investigation check.
I'll just shout for everyone to get up.
Okay. With advantage, Melody. Sorry.
Advantage?
Yeah.
I'll just roll it again. Oh, well.
You don't believe anything else has been stolen? No?
Is the book still there?
Yes.
The folklore one?
Folklore one's still there?
Okay.
Yeah. You don't believe anything else has been stolen. And the rest of you hear Persephone yelling to get up. What would you all like to do?
Does it sound like a distressed call?
It sounds like you better get up or she'll kill you. The usual.
I'm going to stay in bed. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Okay. You watch as Quinn, Jackson, Carolina, and in fact Jackson's father, Samuel sort of like pokes his head out the tent. All rise out of their tents.
What happened, Persephone?
Melody got jumped.
I'll see how badly Melody is looking, and I'll go and cast Cure Wounds
Fucked
on her.
up.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
Kidding. Did
They
you
took
see
the
who-
artifacts. No, I didn't see who.
They took the artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's more than one of them?
Wow.
Yeah, there was two.
Yeah, that's for you, Melody. I rolled that at level 3.
Good thing it wasn't in combat.
I know.
Oh well.
Yeah, so you get back 14.
They take anything else?
No, just the artifacts.
Can I check and see if anything's been taken from myself or the bag of holding?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Oh, I need to open my thing.
Well. Open your thing.
My thing is open.
Can I make some sort of check to see, like, how they weren't able to hear me get attacked?
Make
Or
an
would I know?
intelligence check.
Okay.
Could have been anything.
I don't... It just came all at once. There were so many... I don't know. There had to have been... I don't know, a lot of them.
This is so strange. We didn't hear anything.
Jackson, you make me an intelligence check with advantage.
Do I find anything missing from that investigation check?
Ooh, that's
You
good.
do not, no.
Okay.
Jackson, you're sort of stood there for a moment and you're thinking about how they could have done this. And you close your eyes for a second. Just thinking about how this kind of worked, how all of this came together, how all of this, really sort of locked into place. A silence spell would have worked. If they cast it on Melody and then cast darkness around each tent to stop you seeing the flashes of light. Jackson. Tell Persephone. Her daughter is alive. It's Ryden's voice. You remember now. Well done. You got a 20.
You'll see that Jackson is very shaken at that moment. Silence spell. If they cast a silence spell on you, Melody, we wouldn't have heard anything, and if they cast darkness, we wouldn't have seen what you were attacked with.
That makes sense. I saw the tents get clouded with darkness.
Cretans.
I remember something from when I died. And I'll kind of look at Persephone with a very, teary-eyed. I heard Ryden's voice.
You what?
He wanted me to give you a message, Persephone. He said that your daughter is alive. And Jackson will kind of clear his eyes.
You hear a small rustle behind you, but you don't really notice it.
What?
He told me to tell you that your daughter is still alive.
No, that's not possible.
I don't think that he would lie.
Ryden's not like that.
He's a reckless
You alright,
buffoon,
mates?
but he's not.
You see Yano get out of his tent.
What?
Where have you been?
Okay.
Did you not hear this?
Sorry,
shot?
I was sleeping in. Weird dream.
Right, well, shush, we're having a moment.
Sorry.
Persephone, how did your daughter die?
We were attacked by demons in our home. Never could find the body.
Melody will walk over to Persephone and just rub her shoulder.
Could it be possible that someone got her away before the attack was over?
I suppose so. I was knocked out, so I didn't see most of what happened.
We'll figure it out.
Well,
We'll find her.
Melody, don't you have a spell that lets you see people?
What?
Do you have a spell that lets you see people?
See people? Not really.
Are you talking about scrying?
Yeah, that's the one.
I can't do that.
Well, you have it, Carolina? I knew someone had it, I wasn't sure who. Why couldn't we try if Persephone gave you a description? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, there's different ways how this could work in terms of me knowing someone personally or a description, an image, so a description could work.
Do you want to try, Persephone?
This is. I'd only be willing to do it if she.
You're very quiet, Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
And I'll move that. There we go. I'd only be willing to do it if Persephone gives me the okay.
Is everything okay out here? You hear your father, Jackson. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine, Dad. We're just trying to figure some things out. My friend was attacked in the middle of the night.
I'll go and leave you to your business. Sort of looks over at you, Melody, and noticing all your wounds, and I'm very sorry for what befell you.
It's okay. I'm gonna use Band of the Dryad.
Okay. He sort of goes back into the tent.
Ooh.
This game does not want to heal you.
Persephone?
Take some time to think about it, if you need to.
Yeah, you don't have to answer right away. I know it's a lot to take in.
Processing this, yeah, it whenever you're ready, I'd be willing to do so.
Now, about the artifacts. We need to get them back. I could only think of one person who can attack us that knows that we have them. That might know. Do you think it was Harmony?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Where did she say she was last time that you spoke to her?
Shit, where's the map? She said she was in Evening Star, and we were supposed to meet in Sunset Hill.
It's possible that she was lying about her location so she could easily fool you and get the jump on you when you least suspected it.
Why don't you just try contacting her?
Sure. Yeah. I'll try contacting her.
Just play it nonchalant.
Yeah.
Just
Should I be like, oh, I was attacked. Like, there's, like, bandits or something that attacked us near Sunset Hill, and I didn't know she was there or not, so, like...
No, just,
are you okay?
Just be like, hey, we might be getting there sooner than we expected. Are you still there? See what she says.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Sending.
Okay, yeah. You cast Sending, and it connects.
Hello, Harmony?
Hello, Melody. It's very early.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't realize how early it was. I'm so sorry. We like to get a head start on things. We might be actually getting to Sunset Hill a little bit earlier. Have you made it there yet?
No. We are on the way though. We will not be too much longer. Traveling it can be quite weird. I'm sorry, Melody. I'm very out of it right now. Yeah, go for it.
Fuck off.
Okay.
No, not you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, kind of hard to sort of read her motives here.
Oh, so sorry for reaching out so early and just making sure we were on schedule. So you're a few days out, you said?
Yeah, we will be a few days out. I am very sure about that, Melody. Yeah.
Okay.
It would be nice to see you again.
Oh yes, I can't wait to see you either.
Okay. Melody.
Yeah. Yes?
It wasn't personal. You lied. You said you didn't have them, and you did, because I was watching you. Nearly all of you. Except
Harmony,
that freaky little witch. I couldn't see her.
do you realize what you've done?
Well, I have 3 pieces of the 4 pieces of the artifact that we were meant to gather. Yeah, I do. I am reclaiming the birthright of my goddess.
There are bigger things at play, Harmony.
Not if great Salune rises to be the greatest deity of all. And that is my plan. Using this artifact, I can make her ascend to levels unknown. And myself. I could be a god, Melody.
Okay. I'm gonna end the call.
Okay, you end the call.
I'm gonna look at Persephone. Can you wish for the artifacts to be here?
Hold. Wait. That's a big
You're not-
thing that we're talking about.
Are
Mm-hmm.
you
What's-
suggesting? Oh my.
They have 3 of the 4 artifacts. We know where the 4th one is. They
Right.
plan to use the artifacts to bring forth. What was the god's name? She just said it 5
Salune.
minutes ago.
So
Salune.
But it's a wish spell.
You
Yes.
can all make me a religion check, by the way.
All of us.
All of you.
Yeah.
Jackson, I'll give you advantage.
I'm just getting my shit rolls out of the way now. I think that's what that's. Yeah.
Yeah, all of you have all heard of Salune. She is not an evil deity. Not in the slightest, to be honest. She is also known as the Moon Maiden, the Night White Lady, she who guides, and she was once, Sehanine Moonbow was actually once an abstract of her, which is like a part of her before the power grew so powerful it became its own god in Sehanine. She is generally on the chaotic good side of things. However, the Lunatics, who are the Swords of the Lady's nickname, are a very extremist cult and generally twist the religion to suit their purposes. She is one of the greater deities, one of the most powerful ones. And Jackson and Quinn, you would both know that her domain is knowledge, and that a pair of eyes surrounded by 7 stars is her symbol. Yeah, and that's what you know of her, realistically.
Harmony wants to be a god. She wants Salune to rise.
Someone's ego's too far up the backside.
The problem that we have, the problem that we have, is that if we were to wish all of the artifacts here, what's to say they're not just going to attack us again, and then they have all of them?
We can wish that they took a decoy.
That's
That
not
they wouldn't
guaranteed to work.
Oh,
That's a big risk, considering that we don't know what we would do with the artifacts.
Weren't we told that they were needed to defeat Alkane? Originally, we were supposed to get them for the Harpers.
Yeah, but we don't know how it would be used. I'm assuming it's probably going to be used to make someone a god, from the sounds of it, if that's what they want to do with it. But
All
I
the more
just...
reason that they shouldn't have it.
I know, but we could go and get this 4th piece and keep that away from them. At least until we have time to think, rather than be hasty and use a wish spell. Our only wish spell.
What else would we use the wish spell for?
Bring back everyone to life? Oh, we don't know yet. But, I mean, we could wish
That's the-
Alkane was gone and then we wouldn't need the artifacts.
That's
not
the
work.
thing with wishes. They are very, very difficult to decide what's the best decision to use to use its purpose for. There's so many possibilities of what a person could think of.
They're still going to
We've
go
only
to
got-
Sunset Hill too.
But now, why would they still be going to Sunset Hill if they have what they needed from us?
It's very clear to you, Melody, that she definitely could have been lying.
Let's face it, they're likely to be going after the fourth part of the artifact.
So do we beat them to it?
We could try.
We can try. And that way,
It
that'll
would
guarantee
put
that it
them
brings them back to us.
exactly. I was going to say they're going to be at a disadvantage if we get the fourth piece, and they so desperately need it. They'll need to confront us to get that fourth piece, and this time we won't be surprised.
We could always run over to Sunset Hill and double check. Ask the people around if they've seen a extremely annoying tiefling.
No, she might have been lying. Probably was lying.
Because we're not that far, are we, from Sunset Hill?
No, there's no reason for them to be in Sunset Hill now. They have what they want. What do you think, Yano?
I'll go with the group's decision. Whatever's best.
Was he?
What are our we need to figure out our priorities. We need to lay everything out on the table. Every agenda that we have. And we need to prioritize them.
Okay.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So... Right. Let's and I'll take out a bit of parchment and a quill. And I'll be like, okay, so let's get the biggest one out of the way first. Alkane. And all of his minions, including those big bosses.
Still need to find the mother and the pirate.
We'll link them all in together, because if we're going to go after them, it means we're going after Alkane and his bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And we know roughly where the mother and the pirate might be. So we've got Ermacrane. And, well, quite a few others in the same location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else has... Because I'm looking for Julasia Hawthorne in Erebor.
Mm-hmm.
Who else has business in Erebor other than for Ermacrane?
Yano's mother, right?
Yes, we have to go to Lyra regarding.
That's far. Oh wait, continue.
I've been meaning to say. So he looks down for a minute. I received word that my mother had passed.
How?
What?
But
The magic
didn't-
that was used didn't slow down the creeping death as much as we'd hoped.
Didn't you make a
so
deal?
sorry.
We don't know that.
Or do we not?
No.
Mm-mm.
And it also should be stated that he said he would try.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because he's just said the magic.
Yano knows, I believe.
Yeah, Yano
Or
knows.
just
Yeah, Yana was, I think.
Wait,
I
Yano
believe-
doesn't know about the deal.
No, nobody knows
no,
about it.
no one knows about
That's
it.
right.
Oh.
No one knows about the deal.
Okay, no problem. Well, he'll say the magic that the Church of Sehanin provided your friend Jackson wasn't enough.
I'm so sorry, Yano.
I am.
Don't be. She's at peace now.
Could she not be resurrected? We've done it all the time.
The creeping death doesn't allow resurrection.
Isn't the creeping death linked to the mother? I believe Belial told us that.
I believe so. Yeah.
So we don't need to worry about going to Lyra. Though I did find out I have a brother. So I'd quite like to visit him at some point.
Oh,
That's cool.
that's great news.
Yeah, that's wonderful news.
But yeah, Emma Crane is in Erebor, pretending to be the High Priestess, and my friend Solana is there in Erebor.
Isn't he trying to bring out Yulon?
Yeah, he's got the egg.
Yes.
No, he doesn't. Mira does.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a false egg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I think we should. I'm gonna glance over at Persephone. Add searching for her daughter on the list.
Absolutely.
With that one, it's kind of a cold case right now because we have no idea where we'd start. But if we could use that scrying spell, Carolina, then that might give us a hint.
That would give us an idea.
I have a little bit of peace. Continue.
I was just gonna say, as I said, I'll only use it once Persephone gives me the go ahead.
I have a little bit of peace knowing that at least Raiden's looking out. Hold on! So, he's watching over her, maybe?
You said it was when you were dead, didn't you?
Yeah.
At least she's being taken care of and watched over.
That's right, Alex? I heard his voice while I was dead.
Yeah, it comes back as more of a memory that maybe he told you to pass on this message.
Okay.
That's a good thing. We trust Raiden.
Are you sure it was Raiden?
I'm sure.
Because we've been fucked with before.
Well, when I died, I was in Sahandin's heaven. I don't think anybody that would fuck with us could reach me there. So I believe that it was Raiden.
Okay. So we have 4 things at the moment. We've got Alkane and a Bounties chase, which includes searching for the mother and the pirate. We've got Emma Crane, or Erebor, and everything that's attached to that, which includes trying to get my mother out of where she is, wherever that is. We have the artifacts and harmony. That includes getting the existing pieces back and finding the 4th piece. We have the question of Persephone's daughter. Finding out where she is, if she's alive, and getting her back. Is there anything else? I know there's the likes of Mother Stoney, but he's tied into the Bounties chase, so I'm not counting him. I mean, we've got to find a place for your parents to live.
Yeah, we're pretty far from Griffin Hill.
Sunset Hill is just down the road. They know us there.
Oh, we also have to go to Suzail.
Fuck!
Yes, for... Okay, yeah. And
You
how many days
have 33 days.
What day is it?
It is the 29th of the Claw of Sunsets.
Well, we can make it in Suzel within 33 days. Even from Sunset Hill, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, we're only like 5 days
gotcha.
away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well-
No, more like 8. If you're at
Yeah.
Sunset Hill, more like 10. But yeah, still, you're not that
Got
far
plenty
away.
of time.
If you had horses, you could maybe help the trip along. You travel like a day and a half.
Yeah, so we got time to get to Suzel. Carolina, your teleportation circle, you know 2, but you only know where 1 goes. Is that right?
I know one went to the abandoned tower, and I learnt the other day that one can get us to Erebor.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes things easier for the Erebor side of things.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get there no matter where we go.
Mm-hmm.
Presuming it's safe?
We were told by Emma Crane not to go there.
I just
So
meant...
that's
Yeah.
not safe.
I just meant more the teleportation circle itself. Is it in like a public area? Do you know? Is it in a? Because if we teleport right into to Emma Crane's dungeon, then that's not good.
Yeah. Where was it around?
You would be teleporting into the Mages Guild of Erebor. Well, you probably wouldn't know its name, but you recognize the sigil of Erebor and that they were
Yes.
mages, so you assume the Mages Guild of Erebor. You'd have to be persuasive to not be arrested or killed.
Well, it does, from memory, lead to the Mages Guild, so that could be a bit tricky.
I could dress us up as mages. Make some excuse.
Would they not recognize us or recognize us or?
No, I can change our appearance. I could make us all look. If I wanted to make us all look like orcs, I could.
Oh, wow.
Didn't you say that Emma Crane has Melody scent?
He already knows where we are, yes.
He'll know once we're there. He has most of our
Exactly.
sense.
And nothing's happened with you, Alonso.
That we know of.
True.
Yeah.
Any... Out of character, did Jackson tell us that his friend was going to be killed if we go there? Or if we warn her?
Hmm?
Did Jackson mention that?
Yeah.
Okay. It might actually be safer, can't believe I'm saying this, if we don't go. Because if he knows we're there, he might lash out.
So we can put that towards the bottom of the list. For now.
I think that's the best idea.
Yeah, that's when it becomes a bit confusing, and I might have to pray on it because I was warned for us to stay out of Erebor, or that he would kill Solana. But I was given the task of avenging the Sahanine Temple and the High Priestess that he killed.
I know from my vision of him taking Erebor that it always does seem it does seem a bit like, I wouldn't say bad to put it at the bottom of the list, but he's reckless from what I gather, because I haven't met him.
Alright, so... put that at the bottom of the list now. For now.
For now.
Unless something pops up.
Okay.
No. Your mother, Quinn.
Same place
That's
as
also
Emma
in
Crane.
your... Fuck, I'm sorry.
We'll just have to, We have other priorities.
I know, I just worry for, like, if he has our scent and knows we're there. Your mother's scent might mix, I don't know, he might already know that. I don't know.
Well, she's not there.
I don't want to risk it.
From what you've read of White Dragons in your book, Melody, it doesn't generally. It's because she doesn't just have your scent; he has Quinn's scent.
Yeah.
As well, and
yeah,
not Yenna's because Yenna wasn't there, but he has your two scent, 100%. 100%. Anyway, sorry, that was a poorly made percent joke. Yeah, but carry on. Sorry, I just wanted to. The scents don't generally mix into other people's scents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Besides, it's not my mother that's there. It's a woman called Jalasia.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know where she is. So maybe save the world first, and then save it again from Emma Crane.
Gotcha.
Um,
No.
Did we kill all the Montagues? I don't think we did we?
No.
We can
There's
add that
still
to the list.
Please.
It is on the list, yes.
Kill Montagues.
Because we're still looking for Elizabeth Montague, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be a good bet that she took my daughter.
Are you sure?
They attacked us on her orders. If they did take my daughter, they would have taken her on her orders too.
Sadly, Persephone might have a point.
In your dream.
Oh.
Dream?
Her vision that she mentioned last night.
Saren Ray showed me a vision of my daughter being carried away by demons.
Well, maybe we can bump that one up the list.
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah. Okay. Ross. Up. So, Carolina will get preparing.
Okay.
Because it takes 10 minutes.
Yep. You sit down. You begin to take out the crystal ball. You take out all of your like little elemental sticks and your holy water. Right. Let me just have a look. Okay, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. So your knowledge is second hand. So it's a +5 to whatever Silroon rolls. You won't be able to see the roll. There's a note. In fact, I'll let you see it. Screw it. 2 seconds. Public. Okay. You feel your eyes close. You feel Mabel, her hand on your shoulder. I'm sorry, my love. I cannot find her today. The hand slips away and your eyes open. Back.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find her.
We can try again later.
We can. Wish there was something more I could do to help.
I could prepare the spell and I can try later.
Do you have it too?
Yeah, I can get it.
Everyone have that?
Yeah. I feel left out.
I have it too. Yeah, no, no, just no.
It's like,
We could use it on Harmony as well.
yes.
We can.
Should be noted, you guys haven't had a full rest yet.
I was just about to ask.
Still about 3 a.m.
I was reading that the spell under the knowledge save modifiers.
Yeah.
Possession.
Yeah.
Oh, I also have body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like, because the doll
You
is
do.
covered in blood.
I would say on the next one you can use that because it wasn't. Yeah, but no, not a problem. Yeah.
I can use that in the morning.
Okay.
Should probably get some more sleep. Figure out our next steps in the morning.
Question, Alex. It says on a successful save the target isn't affected and you can't use the spell against it again for 24 hours. Is that just the spell itself or the person that used it? Would you say?
I would save everyone, so it will be a full 24 hours before you can use it again.
Okay, so then I'll say that because Jackson would know that. Yeah, it takes a full 24 hours, so I could try tomorrow. The day after tomorrow.
Yeah, realistically, it'd be 3 a.m. the next day after.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well,
where
I'm
to
going
next?
to go to bed. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm
you can
sort
go
of
to bed.
so- He looks a little absent-minded. Obviously hearing the loss of his mother.
You go to bed. Go to sleep.
Well, I trust you all to guide us. My vote's for wherever Sybil is. I'd love to see her again. Now he turns around and gets back to his tent.
I have no reason to inside check.
Oh, you
I
do
have
not.
no reason
Hey,
to
I
inside
know.
check.
I've been sitting here waiting for something.
Yano.
I'm like,
What are you
don't like
talking
me.
about?
do it.
That's totally Anna.
I know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one good thing. At least we don't have to see those two canoodle.
Well, we'll continue this conversation in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, we still need some rest, and especially you, Melody.
Should we double up on the watch?
Yeah.
Just in case. It was Persephone's watch, so if someone can join her.
I'll join her. I don't think Jackson had a watch, so he'll join.
No, he didn't. No, Yano had one, and Jackson slept in, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do the rest of you go to bed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you all make your way to bed. Jackson and Persephone, you are sat out, and about an hour into your watch, it begins to rain. Quite heavily. Actually. As it just begins to pour down around you. And just sort of sat there.
Just what we needed.
Both of you make me.
okay?
Oh, sorry. No, role play first.
Are you okay, Persephone?
No.
Do you want to talk about it?
I've lived without hope for so long. I don't know what to do with it. Now that I have it.
Hope is a funny thing to have. Like you, I went without it for a very long time. It's comforting, but it's scary. Because you become so used to expecting the worst.
At least when I thought she was dead, I knew she'd be safe. Who knows what they've done to her? She's all alone.
You can't think like that. I know I know it's hard and it'll be difficult, but it'll just drive you crazy. Think about saving her and rescuing her. To have that determination to find her. If you think about the bad and everything that's negative, you won't be 100%. But I know that fighting thoughts off like that are not easy. So I want you to know that we're here for you.
Thank you. I might be able to find answers in Suzail.
Really?
That's where it happened.
Okay. You used to live in Suzail?
That's where our house was.
Well, when we get there, we'll take a look.
And what? I haven't told anyone of this yet, but that fortune teller told me something too.
What did she tell you?
She said I had a brother.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's great that you have a brother. I'm sorry that you didn't know about him.
There's no way I could have.
Well, we'll add that to the list.
Don't even know how to go about that one. I don't even know who my own father is.
But you
Don't
know
even-
about your mother.
Barely. She was a prostitute in the town I grew up in. Dumped me on the orphanage doorstep when she saw I had angel blood. Never knew her. Never knew anything about where I came from.
Well, it'll be tough, but That's where hope and faith comes into play. And we have to just hope and have faith that answers will reveal themselves. But I made you a promise, and I intend to keep it.
Thank you.
Of course. This fortune teller is... she's been giving you all such interesting information that's putting a lot of people on different paths.
What do you mean?
I kind of look back at where everybody is sleeping. Quinn is looking for answers about his father. And he has me very worried about it.
Why?
Because apparently he can't be alive to get the answers he's looking for. And I'm worried he's going to do something stupid.
Wait. What?
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But apparently he can only receive the answers he's looking for in death. And I've brought people back, but it's not a guarantee. That spell is not a guarantee. None of the resurrection spells are a guarantee except for the truest one.
Are you saying he's wanting to?
Possibly. That's what I'm worried about. But I need to ask a favor of you.
What?
Keep this away from Melody. She's, I don't know what's going on with her, but she's been dealing with a lot. And it's clear after her willing to just throw herself into the dreamscape, it's clear that it's really affecting her. I think that she has enough on her plate and she doesn't need to worry about Quinn too.
Of course.
Yeah, just tell me keep an eye on Quinn.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry that I just sprung the news on you like that. The memories just kind of rushed me and I was taken back.
I'll admit it was a little unexpected.
I probably should have told you that in private, and I'm sorry for blurting it out like that.
It's okay.
But if you want, you can tell me about her. Whenever you're ready.
Of course.
If there's nothing else you guys would like to do, or if you'd like to take a break, you can both make me perception checks as you sit on watch.
Would I be at disadvantage?
You
Is that
would
night?
be. It's not time.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
That's not good. Because
Daytime!
Yeah, there it is.
absurd.
Persephone, you don't see or hear anything. Jackson, you don't see anything. But in the distance, very, very far off, you just hear... I don't know if I can do this noise. You just hear... It's not going to sound right. You just hear... Okay, imagine it's an elephant. That's what you hear. Just in the far distance, just the tiniest sound of an elephant. And you don't remember seeing any elephants in the dreamscape, but it's Cormyr, so they are known to be rare, but can travel through. Generally, elephants stick to Cormyr, though. The elven civilization to the east.
I'll mention it.
You think Jackson might have been on the special stuff again, Persephone? And the rest of your watch passes on uneventful, and as it does so, the rain slowly comes to a halt, and you all awaken. The wind slowing down as well. And yeah, you all awaken. Yano gets up first, and he's sat with your mother, actually, Jackson, as you wake up, and they're just talking. Yes, no, I think he's a very good-looking young man. You really think so? I'm just wondering whether he really likes that tiefling girl or not, or has he got something for the other girl? You know, the one with the blonde hair, speaks like a well, it's an impolite word. I won't use it. But you know, she's a little kooky. Kooky, that's a good word. No, I don't think that's really Jackson's cup of tea. Oh, what about you? Are you his cup of tea? I'm really not sure about that. Well, you know, he's a handsome-looking lad. What have you got to lose, if you ask me? Honey, they're here. And you see Jackson as you sort of step out hearing this conversation. Your dad's cooking, and he begins pouring out bowls of broth with rations inside, and he sort of hands it to you and gives you a little hug. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, sweetie. I was just talking to your not boyfriend. It's not your boyfriend.
Mom!
Is he your boyfriend?
Out of character, was his father a cook?
No, but because of his background, with his mum going out to work a lot, his father became sort of the family cook.
Gotcha.
That's where someone may have got their inspiration from.
Gotcha. How did you and Mom sleep? Or was that okay for you guys?
It was different. I'd hoped not to be laying quite near the grass, as when I was a cow. But here I am.
Sorry about that.
Sleeping in a tent. On the ground. But hey, at least it didn't rain on me.
Exactly.
And like I minded when I was a cow, I would roll onto my side and pretend I was swimming. Honey, you're bothering him again. Oh, sorry. I was a very energetic cow. Jackson.
Yes.
What happened to the rest of our village? I remember them running off, but did you manage to locate them?
We did not.
Oh no.
I've come out of the tent at this point, and when I hear that, I go straight back to the tent.
You didn't manage to find anyone, Jackson?
Not yet.
Oh. Ooh.
Why?
Well, it's just that, we have some friends there, like Frankie, the sheriff, and Ronnie, Maid. She was a good friend of mine. We drank a lot.
I remember. We'll find them.
And Griffin Hill. Have you seen it? How's it doing?
I have been back to Griffin Hill. It's still there.
That's promising.
Just empty.
I don't think, honey, we can make a town work with just 2 people. Yeah, it's unlikely. We don't want to slow you down on your quest, your pilgrimage. This is important.
Well, my group and I were actually talking about that last night, and we were thinking about traveling to Sunset Hill.
That's north of here, yes?
Yes.
Oh.
About a day's travel. Day and a half.
Oh, right, okay. Well, where would we stay? We don't have any money.
I'll be able to help you with that. Fucking kid.
That's kids?
I thought it was dogs.
Jesus Christ, have they got the virus and they're all turning into zombies now?
I thought it was parakeets.
No,
that's
the
the regular bird of New York.
Yeah.
We have them fly by our house.
Not here. Pigeons.
You live
West
like
Coast.
Typical bird over
3,000
here.
miles away.
It's quicker to get to Erebor from your house than it is to New York.
Yeah, I can give you guys some money.
Oh, no, we're not. Well, we can work for our money. It's just we won't have anywhere to stay.
I will give you some money so that you can stay in at least a tavern.
I'm gonna pop my head out and say, "Hey, don't we have a house?"
Oh, wow, you were going to put us in a tavern and you have a whole house.
I completely forgot that was complete. Thank you,
Wow.
Quinn.
You're welcome.
Pop up above Quinn, like out of the tent, like, oh yes, you can definitely stay there.
Oh, yeah, it's so very kind.
Did he not offer that to you in the first place?
No, he offered us a tavern.
You
Wow.
offered them a tavern?
I know,
Wow.
we've raised him
Not
for
even an
these
inn.
many years.
Not even an
It is
inn.
It's a big house too. We have plenty of space.
You've never seen it.
I've heard stories. I know there's a pool.
It's gonna be big enough to have all of our portraits.
Wow, a house that you forgot about, but it's big enough to have all of your portraits, Jackson. I am a little shocked.
We've never even seen the house.
You never even offered for your parents to get portraits.
Wait, we're having portraits done?
Yes,
oh, I hope
absolutely.
I'm dressed in like a royal gown that flows out. Shut up.
We should get a group one done as well.
Oh yes, that's a great idea. She looks down at Quinn, who's also poking his head out of the tent.
You know, the two of you, if you're going to be involved in this conversation, you can come out of the tent and join us.
We
My
can.
father cooks really well. I'll hold up the bowl.
If not, I've got a spell that can make it taste good.
Excuse me, young man.
He didn't mean that.
You halflings, ever since... Oh, no. And she's like, honey, let it go. Let it go. The war with the town is over. Let it go. He sort of like folds his arms. Jackson, you would know the history of Griffin Hill, and it has actually been explained before that Half Hap, which was the town before, used to be at war with Griffin Hill many, many hundreds of years ago, long before Jackson's dad was even born. But he's got that patriotism. You halflings. But it doesn't come across as like cruel. It's more a jibe than anything. Well, it's very nice broth, so I'll get some bowls for you all.
No bacon?
Sorry to intrude. No, we didn't manage to catch any pigs at the side of the river. And he just sort of walks off and begins scooping up and putting it in bowls. I think your hair looks lovely. She's like, so Jackson.
Yes.
This melody. Have you thought about it? You never dated any girls, and the only girl you were ever close to was Solana. And and hey, it's okay even if you don't like girls. That's totally fine. But what I'm saying is that you need someone. I'm worried that if you're out here all alone and you don't have anyone.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I'm gonna go sit next to the group and you made this yourself, sir?
Yes, just using herbs and some of the ingredients you had in your Jackson's backpack, so the rations. So yeah, it's yeah, here you go, young man. And he sort of hands you a bowl, Quinn.
Oh, thank you. What's it like, Melody?
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. Try it. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I'm smiling.
It's very nice. Imagine it's like stew almost, but a warmer, sort of more breakfasty kind of stew. However, there is no meat. So yeah, it's very the rations that you have, he's only used the non-meat ones, so it's very sort of a little claggy, but it's still very nice.
This is pretty good. Thank you for cooking.
You're very welcome.
Where's the meat?
Well, I didn't want to use all of your supplies up, because I know that you'll be traveling around, and I didn't know what I could.
We've got people who can hunt. We're pretty good at that.
Oh well, none of you were awake when I was up at the crack of dawn making this, but okay. So just scoops another bowl for himself, and you see Jasmina come across, and she's like, "Sorry about him. He's a little grouchy in the morning, young man." It was Quinlan, right?
Yes.
Quinlan, very nice name.
Thank you. It's mine.
Yes, it is.
I don't. Did Jackson introduce us properly?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, I'm Quinn, and I'll hold up my hand.
Nice to meet you, Quinn. She shakes your hand.
Nice to meet you too.
He holds out his hand.
I was waiting for her to tell me her name.
Oh, sorry. I'm Jasmina.
Jasmina. That's a
Jasmina
nice.
J.
Jasmina J. I like the I can't remember the word now.
Ah, yes, I'm well aware of that. Yeah.
You know, I like
snack.
it. It's good. Yeah, it's like rolls off the tongue.
Yep. Jasmina J.
Jasmina J. JJ.
No. That would be my son, JJ.
JJ Jr.
JJ Jr. No.
Okay. I'll kind of reluctantly shake his dad's hand.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Samuel.
Oh. I was kind of hoping you'd have a J name. Sam J. Sam Jackson. I like that.
Anthony, where are you? You made these stupid fucking names. Get in here and deal with the consequences.
He's gone to die of
Even
embarrassment.
Toulouse is dead.
Yeah. Oh.
The world's most chill dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
We all love Toulouse.
Yeah.
Melody will extend her hand out and I'm Melody.
Give me a
Oh man.
I'm Jasmina, Calodor, and he shakes your hand.
Very pretty names.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I suppose, and they will say, for the sake of brevity, they introduce themselves to everyone in the group, and they sort of go back about their cooking business.
Cooking.
Um,
He calls that cooking. I say to Melody. There's not even any meat.
I know, but shh, they fed us.
I come out of my tent and I see that Quinn's awake. Quinn,
Yep.
Morning.
you. There. Now.
What did I do now?
Walk.
I wouldn't chance it if I were you.
I'm gonna look at Jackson. Okay.
Jackson's eating his breakfast.
Yeah, you enjoy that breakfast, buddy. You enjoy that meatless broth. I get done with you. It's all you'll be able to eat. I will innocently skip over to where Persephone has asked me to stand.
Go a little bit away from the group, so we're kind of
No problem.
out of earshot.
Yeah, what's going on? We don't talk very often in private. I'm excited.
You shouldn't be.
Why?
So Jackson let slip that
I fucking knew he'd tell someone. I can't trust him with anything. I should have come to you first. And I could at least have trusted you not to say anything.
You really think that?
I hope. Maybe.
I'm gonna grab him by the ear, like bend his head back.
Yeah.
You moron.
You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
You are not throwing your life away.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not chancing it. You're not doing any of that. And I'm not going to let you to.
Well, you can't watch me all the time.
Do you want to bet? I've already failed one child in my care. I'm not going to fail another one.
I'm not a child. Okay? Look, I'm sorry that you're going for everything you are with your daughter. I honestly will do everything I can to help. But this is something I have to do.
No, it's not.
It is. In some kind of cruel twist of fate. I haven't died yet. But
And you're not going to.
that's the only way for me to know. Is she still
Why
holding
does
me
it
by the ear?
matter? Yes, I'm still holding him by the ear.
I'd be able to speak better if I wasn't in this position, please.
I'll let him go.
What do you mean, why does it matter?
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter who I really am? Why does it matter who my father really is?
Yeah.
It's absolutely everything. Like a year ago, I was just a young halfling in a village, thinking that I was going to spend the rest of my life there as part of that community. I had friends, I had family, I thought I knew who I was. A year later, that village does not exist. It turns out my mother was some kind of super wizard, and my real dad is some kind of head of an evil organization that I don't really know what it is. I need to know. I don't want to go through life not knowing.
What's so bad about it?
About not knowing? because it gnaws at me every moment, not knowing where my magic comes from, not knowing why people say I'm a little tall for a halfling, not knowing why this person, who if he was anyone else I would want to kill, is so intent on protecting me. It makes no sense. There's something bigger going on here, and if it could help us in any way, then we have to do it. You'd do anything to get your daughter back, right? And we'd do anything to help. And I'm not saying they're the same thing.
They're not.
No, they're not. But this is really important to me.
It's not important enough to lose your life over. You're your own person. Where you came from, in the long run, doesn't matter. I don't know who either of my parents are. Hasn't stopped me.
Are you saying that if you had the chance, you would not take it, the opportunity to try and find out who they were?
I don't care.
I do.
And I get that. I do. But if it comes to knowing or losing your life, it's not gonna happen.
Well, I'm not gonna do it to put the group at risk. But I am my own person, and I can make my own decisions.
Not that kind of decision.
You won't be able to convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. I'll do everything I can to help whatever this group wants to do. But in the end, I need answers. I can wait. But at some point, I'm going to want those answers.
Just hope you know how much you'll be breaking her heart doing it.
That's why I'm trying to take every precaution. And I would hope that she would understand if something did go wrong.
No, she wouldn't.
That's why I wait. I will wait. I'll wait for her until we've sorted out all these problems. Who knows? I might die in the next fight. But I'll hold on. I'll hold on as long as I can.
You better. I'll go back to the group.
Okay, no problem. Do you go back eventually, Quinn?
Yeah, I'll go back eventually.
Okay, yeah, you both separately make your way back to the group. And the rest of you, yeah, you're sort of just sat around eating breakfast, and the day is yours. As the other two arrive back, what would you like to do?
This
Well-
is beautiful.
Can I
Oh,
pull my
you're very
mother to
welcome.
the side?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And somebody else could go. I'm just putting it out there that he'll talk to his mother.
While that conversation was going on, Melody would kind of like walk off, not in their direction, a little separate, and she wanted to do something as well.
Not a problem. Go for it. Samuel sort of looks at you, Carolina, and says, "Oh, you're very welcome, Carolina. Yes."
Yes. How do you become such a good cook?
I had a lot of practice at home.
Oh,
My wife, and she sort of nods to Jasmine, who's sort of like setting up packing up the tent and everything. So my wife went to work, and I stayed at home, looked after the children. It wasn't my first option, but life happens.
it does. But
How did you end up out here?
Well, that's quite the story. Like, my beloveds perished, so
Oh,
it was first my girlfriend and then my parents, my adoptive parents. I didn't really know my real mummy and daddy, so yeah, they're a mystery, but my parents, they raised me and they helped me become the person that I am today.
that's very sweet. We lost a child.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. He was a good man. My Xavier.
It's a beautiful name.
He was a beautiful boy. And he was taken from us, but at least we have Jackson.
Jackson's a really, really incredible person.
He is. I haven't seen him in years. And when he went away, I was almost angry that he would find spiritual enlightenment and leave me in the dark. But I've never been more proud of him. And I honestly don't know how to tell him that.
Hug him. He would absolutely love it. I mean, he has become such a essential and wonderful role to the group, and we love Jackson for his contribution, and I think he would absolutely feel warmed by your support in him and how far he's come in his wonderful life.
Well, I will certainly think on it, Carolina. It's very grown up of you. I'm sure whoever your parents and, well, I'm sure your adopted parents as well would be very proud of you.
They would. And I miss them so greatly. But I know who I'm going to find, and I'm going to bring justice to them. So...
That's good. That's very good. And he sort of like goes back to like packing up the cooking equipment and everything. Melody, you head out into the woods. Into the woods.
Just a little bit out of earshot, and then where she can still see the camp, but yeah.
Okay.
So kind of just like walking, she'll kind of just stop and just say, Evangeline?
Yes. Sort of leaning against a tree, looking at you.
You're dying?
I'm not sure I'm dying. I think I died. I feel like I can't remember the word. How ironic's that? I'm fading.
Do you remember your real name?
Annabelle. Annabelle.
Just in March.
Yeah. That's right.
The fortune teller said that in safe you begin to forget who you are, and that one of us is still feeling the effects.
Me.
Hold out her hand where she remembers where that symbol was when they died.
Mm.
And she's gonna see if Evangeline would hold out hers.
Evangeline holds out hers, and you see a matching symbol.
A key to safe.
Looks like it.
I am sorry about the other day. I apologize to everyone else, but not you.
Melody, I think I've been with you long enough now to know when you're meaning it and when you're not. You're a good person with a good heart. You make me wish I'd been more like you.
What did she mean when the fortune teller said you know what you have to do and face him?
I don't know. I think she meant Belmont. But I don't know why. I don't even know how I'd face him. I might have, months left before I forget everything, before I stop. I might not even remember how to do this.
Do you remember me?
I don't think I can forget you.
If we have to face Belmont, we're facing him together.
She takes a step closer and she looks at you. Thank you for being my friend. I don't deserve it. But you deserve everything. And she just wraps her arms around you. And you can hear her crying slightly.
Melody will hug her back and fight back tears.
After a moment, she sort of pulls away and wipes her eye.
You're tethered to my soul. I can't help but think that once you're gone, part of mine will be too.
Well, good. I'll need it where I'm going.
Safe?
I somehow feel like that's not my destination. But it's okay. Because I'll have a melody to sing while I scream. And you watch the gentle breeze just blows past and she's gone.
She'll fight back a few tears and then collect herself before heading back to the group.
Okay. And as you all head back in, one by one, Melody sort of walking in as Persephone and Quinlan come from the other side, and Carolina finishes their conversation, and Yano's helping put down some of the tents. Is there anything Jackson wishes to do in the little grove by the river?
Yeah, he's gonna pull his mother to the side and speak with her.
Okay, yeah. You pull your mother to the side, and she sort of smiles at you, and...
Hey, Mom.
Oh, by the way, sorry, before we start, can you all hear that sound? The trees and the birds and everything? Just me.
It's not
No.
kicking. I can see it's saying now playing, but it's stuck on 2 seconds.
Yeah.
What about now?
New.
No?
Still
Got it.
stuck on 2
I don't
seconds.
hear anything.
For me, it's stuck on 1.
For me, it's stuck on
It
what?
sounds,
Yeah.
sounds so nice, guys.
It's like hurricane winds.
I'll reload, it's fine. Okay, so you pull your mother to the side. Sorry, continue.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, sweetie.
I actually wanted to
You
ask
see, she's actually got something in her mouth, and she's like,
It's a bit of a sensitive subject.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you see her, she like pulls out a bit of grass.
Are you?
Jackson, what did you want to talk to me about?
I really hope that those habits disappear.
I have no idea what you're saying. There was wind, and it blew into my mouth, and I was merely catching it
Sure.
with my teeth.
Yes, it's a bit of a sensitive subject, but I wanted to ask something.
What's that, sweetie?
About Xavier.
Okay.
I don't remember this, but did he find religion?
I mean, your brother. In the later days, he kept to himself a lot. He had this book. Now I think about it, I can't even remember what it had on it. But it said, Diary of a Moonbow or something. It was like the moon, but with like a half crescent.
I'll show her my holy symbol, like this.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll just kind of stare at it for a second, and then I'll put it back. I had no idea.
Well, I looked for it after I found him. And, it was gone. I don't know where. I don't know who took it or why.
Do you know where he got it from?
Yeah, a woman, she came into town. What was her name? She had a funny name. Willow. Her name was Willow. Cleric of Sehanine Moonbow. She spoke with him for a while. I really wish she knew. I really wish I knew what they'd said to each other.
No, that's okay. That's more than enough. Thank you. I
You
never
okay,
thought
sweet?
that. Yeah, I never thought that he found religion.
Well, to be honest, I didn't know it was religion until, well, I guess just now. I knew he talked to this priest for a while, I knew he got the book, but I never really thought much of it. It's nice, though, that he had something.
It is. It's Mumbo is the name of the goddess Sehanine. It's who I follow. That's why I have this holy symbol, and I'll take it out again.
Jackson.
Yes.
Your brother would be so proud of you. Like I am.
Jackson will start tearing up.
She sort of starts wiping your eyes. You don't want to get your pretty face ruined. What if Carolina looks over? I've really grown to her. I'm just saying you could do worse.
No, Mom. Everybody in this group we're just friends.
Oh, so you haven't found anyone special?
And he'll just kind of like put his head down a little bit.
Oh. Simon, stop it. Sweetie?
We're just friends. Mom, they all mean a lot to me.
How long have you known them all?
How long has it been?
Jesus,
Couple
let me have a look.
months.
Why did I even ask? No, it's been longer than that, buddy. It was that one. You have known them for, hang on, 3.5 months. 3.6 months to be exact.
Just over 3.5 months.
Oh wow, sweetie, that's impressive.
Yeah. I know that that's not an extended period of time, but...
Well, me and your father only knew each other for a month before we conceived your brother. So, that wasn't really a big thing back then. Or now, to be fair. I remember did we not mention that?
You what?
I mean, we'd been talking for a while, so that makes it okay. That's what I hear on the grapevine.
I don't even know how we ended up here.
Don't worry, when we got married, it was all legitimized, and your brother wasn't a bastard anymore, and it was okay. Plus, he got to be our page boy. He was walking down the aisles, throwing the flowers. It was very pretty and very nice.
Wait, he was throwing flowers?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, it was very cute at the time. And I've seen you throw flowers around, mister.
But we're talking about Xavier.
I'm really glad we are.
Me too.
You seem so happy, Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen you like this. Or your father, for that matter.
Yeah, things are brighter.
Plus, he said that little shit's out of his head.
Yeah.
Which I assume means it's out of your head, too.
Yes. Been out of my head for a while now.
You know, I was doing some research into it before we got turned into cows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And our family, well, your family, your father's family, it dates back almost 800 years.
Yeah.
You know, when they walked off the ocean and finally made a living on land.
Do you know where they came from?
Oh, I think they were pirates, if I'm honest.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Why? Because I'm such a good haggler? Which I am. Do you think I could set up a shop in Sunset Hill? Do you think I could do that?
I do.
Jasmina J's Jubilees.
That sounds
Jumble.
perfect.
Jubilee Jumble. Jasmina J's Jubilee Jumble. Got it. J.
Make sure you write it down so you don't forget.
I don't forget things. Jasmina J's Jumble. Oh, shit. I'll go finish packing up. And she sort of heads off. And yeah, you guys all sort of gather, and they've sort of gone to one side.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Whilst Jackson's doing that, I would like to do something.
No.
Where's Jackson's stuff right now?
I mean, I would say it's still in his tent because he hasn't begun packing away yet. Well, I'd say he's like halfway through packing away, so it's sort of crumpled to the side of his tent.
Okay. I would like to search for it. Just very
Okay.
stealthily.
Make me a stealth check first.
What are you looking for, Simon?
I'm going to use Tides Chaos.
Yep. Okay. That'll do.
Okay. Does he
Okay,
have his Does he have his water canteen?
Yes, he does. It's in the bag.
Okay. Could I just empty that out? There's quite a lot of water in it.
Well, I would say you've been by the river, so yeah, I'd say it's probably full.
Okay. I'll empty a little bit of it out.
Okay.
And I'll take out a potion I've been holding on to for a while now that Jackson's very familiar with. And I'm just going to unstopper it. Put it back.
Yeah, you pour potion into the flask, yeah?
And I'll just put it back and as if it's not been touched. And just
Okay, yeah.
head back outside.
Yeah, not a problem. And you sort of head back outside, and Jackson, you don't see, no one notices your passives. You're not looking for it, your passives.
I'm just going to keep an eye on him just to make sure when he does first take a drink, I can be out of eye shot.
Okay, well, we'll come to that when it happens. And yeah, you all sort of enter into the middle, and the parents sort of step off from the side, and Yano's sort of standing in company with them. And what would you guys like to do as you sort of have all your stuff ready?
So, should we scry on Harmony? They probably got the head start.
There's 24 hours, so we wouldn't be able to do it until
we can't do it.
realistically tomorrow morning.
You can scry on Harmony.
Harmony. It's...
Oh, I thought it was just once per spell.
We haven't scried on Harmony
You
yet.
haven't scried on Harmony.
Oh no, I thought it was just one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's per individual who succeeds on the roll.
I very much want to get the artifacts. But,
We need to retrieve them as
yes.
soon
Go
as
for it.
possible.
I can barely hear you, Liam.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear the birds now?
Not yet, no. It's stuck on
It's still
0.
stuck on
I haven't
2.
heard any birds.
So annoying.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
I have to get a new file. That's okay. Continue. I just want there to be birds, guys. That's all.
Beautiful birds.
No, thank you. I'm triggered.
No, it's just like forest sounds, that's all. Jesus. Flashbacks. Okay, so... Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Can we scry on her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down for
Set our
that.
trap. Okay. Who's going to do the scrying?
Ooh.
I can't do it, so
I know. I'm just thinking. Do you want to do heads and tails?
I'll do it, Carolina. Just lend me a crystal ball.
Only if you'll return it. She has
Sure.
it.
Okay.
And I'll set everything up.
Okay. You set everything up, you set everything out, and you close your eyes, and you listen to the birds that you can't hear. Could you hear the rain?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
hear the
hear the
rain.
rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the rain
Yeah.
file in terms of like how long was that? Because it might be the length of the file. It might take longer
Yeah,
to
that's
load.
what I'm thinking. Because it loads for me straight up, but sorry, I know this is... The rain is... What's
Yeah,
the
we can hear
rain?
that.
The rain's 40 minutes. The forest sound is 15:26. It might be because it's breaching the 15 barrier. It's alright. I'll fix it at some point. In fact, I think I know why, but it doesn't matter. I'll fix it in a minute. Okay, so you attempt to scry on Harmony, and you close your eyes, and you feel the divine energy wash over you. I did not roll on public, but never mind. And you feel your mind drift, and then poof, you are stopped dead. And you feel that this isn't from succeeding on a wisdom save. You are being purposefully blocked
Okay.
with some kind of anti-scrying or anti-magic divination feature. You
Okay.
cannot see. And you open your eyes.
I think she has some sort of anti-scrying protection. I hit a wall.
we can always wish for the artifacts.
We could, but it's dangerous. And there's better things we could use it for.
This better than getting 3 of the 4 artifacts.
Yeah.
We need those.
What would we do with them?
Well, first we were supposed to get them for
I know.
the Harpers, but we were told by... Didn't Sehanine tell you, Jackson, that we needed this for a motorcycle, apparently? For we needed this for... we needed this to defeat Alkane. That once combined, they... what happens when we combine them? It was a...
You
I don't think we don't know.
know.
I don't think we know that.
But it's powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful. It's powerful enough to kick Alkane's ass, basically.
We'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
But
That's the birds.
Let us in, bitch! Who's in the game?
I'm just saying, there's probably a lot of more... We could literally try and just wish all of Alkane's generals dead. We could try and wish Alkane dead.
Isn't
See,
he
with-
technically?
Well, out of existence. Or we could wish him into an eternal prison that he can't escape from.
Isn't he already in one? Wait, he can escape though.
This is the worry. There might be something that would come up later down the line that makes us think the wish spell would have come in handy, and we don't have the wish spell at that time because we will have used it. So it's dangerous to consider your options because something could come down the line in the future, and we'll have already used the spell. It's appetizing, but
look, chances are they're going for the fourth piece of the artifact. We could go after it too. We get there first, or at the same time. We kill him.
Ote.
I wouldn't.
I mean, we can stop them. I don't know about killing them.
They nearly killed Melody.
Yeah, but she was.
I can hear the
unaware.
bird now, Alex.
She was caught unawares and surrounded, and we were not. If we'd have been awake, it would have been a fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cheap.
Yeah. Like a bird. Cheap.
Turn up the sound. You can't hear the birds. The birds are playing, guys. Jesus. Also, no. You suffered 98 points of necrotic damage.
Bring it on, I want to die.
No!
So, do we think that should be the first thing we do then?
I think that would be. I think that would be a good option. If we don't get to the fourth artifact in time, then maybe we could consider the wish ring. But until then.
Well, I mean, unless we can find Persephone, your daughter, before, then I think we should have that as the top priority.
Melody, Quinlan, both of you make me intelligence checks with advantage, please.
Mm-hmm. Just intelligence?
Just intelligence. Okay, Melody. You're sort of listening to what Quinn's saying about the wish ring and everything, and then you think back to Lady Alustriel, all the way back in Suzail, when she brought the kids of Hilt back with the wish ring that she had. She stated that the artifact could not be found through magical or otherwise divination magic because it did not possess any properties that were in this known universe of those magics. You have a slight...
No! A slight what? A slight what?
What do we have a slight of?
A slight freeze.
Eventually I'll come back.
There you
Am I
go.
back?
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is.
Yeah.
You never freeze for me, I'll just say that. You get the slightest of feelings that had the woman who was looking for the artifacts had a wish spell on her and not at least tried. A wish spell, you have to be specific. And if you say, summon the artifacts that Harmony has, you don't know what Harmony has. You don't know what the artifacts are. You don't know what they do until you learn what they do, being able to wish them to you. You might wish something completely different. You might wish them, but it would be a game of chance.
Nah, Damn, shit. I just remembered. Do you remember in Suzail?
I remember a lot about Suzail. Just more specific?
That hurt my heart. Anyway. When they brought the kids back from Help, the wish ring, We have to be specific, you're right.
Mm.
Wishing for the artifacts might be... We don't know what will happen.
Mm.
But I am for going after the 4th artifact.
Okay. Well, why don't we go Sunset Hill? We can drop off Jackson's parents.
Oh no, you guys made it very clear that we have a house that they can stay at, so we're going to the house.
Yeah. Can't believe you didn't invite them into the house. You'd want them to stay in a tavern.
I didn't realize that it was finished. I forgot. A lot has happened since we've learned that it was done, and I forgot.
It's just, you know... Just so disrespectful.
I think your parents will love it at our house.
Alex? Do I still have the note?
I've given you a lot of notes.
Yeah,
I need you to be a little bit more.
Do you not know the notes?
You do the artifact note. Yes, you do. Yeah, it's in your
It should be in the journal.
It's in the handouts.
Yeah, it was on Melody, though.
There you go.
So
yeah,
if they
you
don't
still
have
yes,
it...
yeah, you know, they don't have it. No, they did not take that. They only literally... It was a smash and grab, basically.
Gotcha, so they don't know where... Because they don't have the clues for where the 4th one is?
Not as far as you're aware, but
That's
you also don't know where they are. Or what they've learned. Please, continue to growl at me.
Jackson, speaking of your parents, I completely forgot about our initiation tradition.
Yes! Yes.
And I feel
They're
it's
not
only
being
right
initiated into this group.
No, it's for anyone who travels with us.
Isn't there a dragon in that bag?
Maybe. It's never stopped us from picking something out of it before.
Until it does.
Then we will have a white dragon to fight another white dragon.
Oh my god.
Don't think that's how that works, but you know,
could be.
each his own.
I still think it's a fun idea.
See, Carolina, the voice of reason, is completely behind the idea. So
I like the idea that that's Persephone actually laughing.
Especially if it backfires on you.
Oh, I didn't quite... I wasn't going to be so...
If there's a chance that there's a dragon in there...
I'm sorry, did someone say something about initiation?
Yes.
You hear?
Yeah. No.
Would you like to... I have a bag of wondrous mysteries.
Ooh, that sounds...
Look what I got the last time I pulled something out, and I pulled out the 50 foot of golden silk.
Oh, I want that. And you watch as your mother pushes past you, Jackson. Just let's. Well, can I put my hand in? Can I put my hand in?
Go right ahead. Be my
You
guest.
could grab a dragon.
Well, I'm already in, so it's a little late now. You should have. Jackson, first you don't invite us to your home. Jackson, first you don't invite us to your home, and now you forget to tell me there's a dragon in this bag? Oh. And she goes to pull something out.
You can pull out a bag of gold that has a lot of money.
We have a bag that has a lot of money, Carolina. It's called the bag of holding.
60.
We could add to that.
60.
We're all about to die.
I feel like we got 60 before.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
You watch as she just pulls out this beautiful sapphire.
You see?
A sapphire or a ruby?
A sapphire.
Damn it.
Which we have learned, Brianna, are different to rubies.
Yes.
I just say to his mother, that is our gift to you.
This, I mean, I'm not really much, but this must be worth around 200, 300 gold.
I want to pull out of the bag.
I'm
not gonna find a ruby there.
You can do. You
Yeah,
know the
after
risk,
seeing
Melody.
that. Uh-huh.
Go for it.
Roll me a 1d100. And Samuel also lines up. Oh, I'd quite like to pull out of the
Please,
bag
Samuel.
now as well.
Why, Melody?
88.
She
need a
saw
ruby.
her pull out a sapphire. If I can get a ruby for free,
You just buy a
You
ruby.
see steam begin to pour out, and then Melody pulls out a plate, and on the plate is a rack of ribs covered in
Oh,
covered in like a barbecue sauce,
where was this at
but they're
breakfast?
half eaten.
Oh,
that's fine.
Yeah, so you
I'm
see
still-
that. and
half a rack of ribs.
Hell
Hmm.
yeah. She's gonna sit
And,
down right there and eat some ribs.
I want some ribs.
Samuel just goes and pushes his hand into the bag as well.
I'm going to rename this bag the Bag of Good Fortune.
Anthony, roll me a 1d100.
Drugs did everyone take this morning?
Stephanie Jackson wants to know the same thing.
More ribs! More ribs!
He pulls out the other
no.
half of the ribs.
Yeah. No, you watch as he pulls out a lockpick, except it's broken in two.
That is our
Sometime-
gift to you.
Honey, what's this worth? Oh, literally nothing. She's like looking at her sapphire. Oh, it's so pretty.
Can I offer anyone else a go at the bag?
I will.
Go right ahead, Carolina.
Because I'm jealous
You
about
just
Melody
stand
pulling out.
well back.
I'm just gonna start walking away. Not far, just maybe. Like
Here
20
we
feet.
go.
Just lean against a tree.
Okay.
This is a bad watch.
Stephanie, you want to join me over here?
You, Carolina, pull out a piece of paper that has been folded up.
Ooh. I unfold it.
It says, "Please try again."
I don't like this.
You get the feeling you can try again.
Yeah. She's going.
Roll me a 1d100. Please roll the same.
Oh, what happens if you roll again?
Oh, that was close.
That was too close for comfort.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying. You watch as Carolina pulls out a blue fedora reminiscent of the one Brittle once pulled out. So
Oh,
Aw.
Ooh.
that's.
I like this.
I think that would suit you.
She puts it on her head already before Quinn even finishes the sentence.
Yeah.
I like it.
Are we ready to go?
I think we're ready to go.
Melody's just shoving ribs into her face.
How is it?
But
Have a bite.
Oh, you just put me in. I will try not to choke.
I saw this session going many ways.
Eating ribs.
Eating ribs and putting on fedoras was not the. Like, to be fair, by now I should really just realize this is how the game's going to go for us. And do you guys make your way onwards?
Yes, please.
Okay, and you do, and you begin to travel, and you just move to the right map. You begin to travel north, and it's about halfway into the day. You pass sort of the sloping hills where Boss Pier sits, another smaller town to Sunset Hill and Yeoman's Bridge, but a town all the same. And at this point in the day, you've been walking a while, so I'd say that it's about the time, Jackson, that you have a drink.
Do I see him go for it?
Yeah, perception check. I will say with that, yes, you do.
Okay, with that, I am going to. Do we have anything to hide behind other than people, or are we just walking?
Just people.
Where's Jackson positioned in the group?
I don't know. Where would Jackson be walking?
the back.
Be with his parents, probably towards the back.
We'll say up front is Yano and Persephone. Then
Oh, I've already thought about it, Bree and Simon. I've already thought about it.
Melody. And then Carolina, and then you and your parents. I will say, roll me a 1d6. Yeah, roll me 1d6.
1d6.
Am I out of the
Oh.
way of this now?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I need to see how many people. You're kind of. Well, make me a stealth check. You have to beat a 20. That's passive.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry. Roll me. No. You think you are, but you're not. So roll me a 1d6.
Me or
Scott.
Jackson?
No, Jack.
Do we know who's who?
This side. Well, okay. Carolina, you're 1. Melody, you're
God.
2. Remember these. Persephone, you're 3. Quinlan, you're 4. Yano is 5. And 6 will reroll.
Your microphone's just cutting in and out again, by the way.
You kind of out.
Of course! Of course!
What did I miss?
You
The love of your
stare
life.
at the back of Carolina's head. Did you roll that, Anthony?
No, that wasn't me.
I thought you meant me.
No, Anthony rolls it, not
He
you.
wasn't here. I said, what, do you want me to roll it?
No. Anthony rolled it. I was like, that's...
Oh no.
I don't even know what the number. What am I rolling? A d6?
D6.
Yep.
6.
On a 6, you're going to reroll.
Of course.
Oh!
That's so
Who-
fucking bad.
Who's the number 2?
This is gonna be so bad.
As you look over at Melody,
This is so bad.
your eyes connecting. And then you realize what your mother's been saying is right all along. Jack, Ryden who? Solana what? Melody. It's always been Melody. And that is where we shall take our break.
Oh my god!
Oh no, this is gonna be
I
so
need to see
fucking bad.
cards go down!
Oh,
How long
yes.
does that last?
An hour.
Hour.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we'll be back after the break and see what these crazy kids get up to next as you get ready to... I'd say it's probably coming to evening, so you're just about starting to get ready to camp down.
Okey-doke.
And, yeah. Back in a minute.
Oh, fuck.
Hello and welcome back to the Bounties chase. As the group have camped down and now set off on their journey with Quinlan spiking Jackson's water with the love potion, Jackson laid eyes on Melody, and as you guys begin to camp down, the spell begins to take its effect. Jackson, your feelings for Ryde and your feelings for Solana are all out the window. Melody now, the only object of your affection. You've never looked at her in this way. She's radiant. And while you know it's almost an affront to your god to be with a tiefling, due to their infernal blood, kind of makes it hotter. Take it away.
This fucking sucks because Melody wanted to pull Jackson aside.
Well, she may be pulling more than that, but continue.
I had that written down in my fucking sheet since last week. Y'all.
And as you're thinking these thoughts, Jackson, Melody approaches you as everyone else sets about making camp. Quinlan, I'm assuming you're watching.
With a smile.
Okay, just as you're like
Just
going
at
around
a
saying
distance,
things up.
obviously.
Yeah, you're
I've
saying
seen
things
both.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like setting.
Jackson, can I talk to you privately?
Please. Yes.
I don't know what's up with him, right? No fucking idea.
Not.
Fuck, okay. And then she'll kind of lead him like away from it's like the camp where the camp's being set up. I imagine this conversation going way different.
So I have a bit of a favor to ask you.
Anything.
Can you I listened to what she said, and back at the tavern in Human's Bridge. Did I say it right? Fuck, okay.
Yeah, you were close enough.
He's staring at you like very
Does he look high? Oh, right. Okay.
Lord, what?
lustfully.
Do I notice that?
Make me an insight check.
Please roll high, please roll high, please roll high, please roll high.
I'll say he seems a little off. Yeah.
I've been wanting to talk to my father to see if he remembers.
Oh no.
Continue.
Oh no.
Continue.
I know you tried. Okay. I need to cover all of your faces with a damn sticky note. Okay,
I've been meaning to talk to my father, but I don't know if he has his memories back. And honestly, I'm kind of Simon, knock it off. Is Quinn still watching?
That sounds so wrong. Until it gets to
can't
the
tell.
point where Quinn shouldn't be watching, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm scared he doesn't have his memories back, so I was wondering if you could cast sending to him.
Anything you want, Melody.
Just ask if he remembers me. That's all. And if he does remember me, tell him that I will cast sending in a second. I just don't want to. I just don't want to hear that he doesn't remember me right now.
I don't think that he could ever forget you.
But we don't know that because the spell. I don't know what Fiona did. So if you could just ask him and explain to him, even if he doesn't remember, just explain to him that Fiona did this, and If he doesn't remember, then tell him that I'll help. And I'll do what I can.
Sure. I'll message him in a second, but I just. Damn it. Get this out.
Simon, what the fuck? I just saw your comment.
I just saw
How does
your
it go,
comment
Brie?
too.
Let's be professionals, people. Come along. Come along. Excuse me, I'm going to laugh into my tea.
Yeah, I'll contact your father in a second. It's just I've never seen you in this light before, Melody. You just this new look of yours, it's wow.
Yeah, the new change of clothes I've had. I wanted to try something different. Are you okay, Jackson?
Never better. I can't believe I've never seen you like this before.
Thank you. If you could cast sending to my father now.
I will. And I'll like lean up against a tree and just like continue to stare at her.
Yeah, Melody, you can definitely tell now. He's checking you out.
Jackson, don't you think that this is a little bit inappropriate?
It's something that should have happened sooner. I don't know why I didn't see. I don't know why I didn't see you like this before. I mean, I never really looked at anyone like this.
I'm gonna slowly start backing up. Jackson, this is really inappropriate, and I'd appreciate it if you'd stop now.
I would love to, but my heart tells me not to.
Jackson, final warning.
Did you know that your nose crinkles a little bit when you get upset? Just... By the gods, you're beautiful.
Thank you very much. Can you...
I'm sorry, Bree, roboted a little bit.
Sorry. Thank you very much, but can you knock it off?
As this is happening, I'm just going to saddle up next to his mother and just go, I can't believe he's actually going to tell her about how he feels.
What?
I'll point over to Jackson. Shh, just let it happen.
Well, I can we get closer?
No, just let it happen.
Wait, you're a little... You do magic, right?
Just let it happen.
No, but I was thinking like we could get closer and watch.
That's really weird.
No, not watch that. Oh, my eyes. No, I mean like watch him like saunter up and like be like, oh, my love, I love you so much.
Let's respect their privacy, and I'm sure when they come back, they will be more than happy to tell us what's happened.
Oh, I hope it's quite
He's been building up the courage to do this for a long time.
I knew there was someone. He wouldn't admit it earlier, but I knew it.
Yeah. Let's just watch.
Okay. She sits and watches with you, Quinn.
Okay, I'm a professional. I can do this. It's just... everything about you, Melody. Your eyes, your lips, your skin. Never told anyone this before, but I love you. Please see that something is wrong with me.
And I want to cast Dissonant Whispers, level 1.
What do I have to do for that? Oh wow, I rolled a 2.
You're muted, hun.
Jackson, you take 7 points of psychic damage and you sprint in the other direction. Actually, a little bit afraid. I just need to check something very quickly.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and then you, after about 6 or so seconds, you run into the woods and then you realize, why was I running from my true love for?
I'll come back.
Oh, that doesn't look very good. It looks like she just attacked him.
No, he always does this. He's super nervous. He's probably just had he's probably cold feet, and then he's probably come to his senses.
Oh, right.
That's probably why he's got a nosebleed as well.
Ah, well, he does have terrible sinus issues when he was growing up, so that does explain some things. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, Jackson will go back to Melody. Once the 6 seconds are up.
Melody, you see Jackson approach once more as you sort of stand there unsure as to what the hell's happening.
Have you come back to your senses yet?
You don't have to fight it.
Are you fucking serious?
I don't think I've ever been any more serious in my life.
I hope you take this seriously. Back off. I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Make me another insight check, Melody.
I haven't because, like, I'll do an inside check, but, like, she's just high emotion.
Oh, I know. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's starting to dawn that you've seen this maybe once before with Jackson. And it was when he was chasing Yano around an inn. Half-naked Yano, if you remember correctly. And Brittle ended up trying to assassinate Quinlan in his sleep over it. So...
This isn't you. It's not your fault. And she's gonna start walking towards Yano is.
Towards Yano?
Yano, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you see Yano, and he sort of just stood setting up camp.
Yano.
Yeah?
Can you cast Dispel Magic on Jackson? He's,
I'm like right there. I followed you and I'm leaning against a tree staring.
I don't have that spell prepared today.
Really? You always have it prepared.
No. He's not smiling.
Can I make
am.
an inside check now? On Yano?
Well, let me double check something first. 2 seconds.
Because they always fight about him having Dispel Magic. They always do.
Yeah, but he has it, but it doesn't necessarily mean he has it prepared for that day. He has to choose his spells like clerics. So no, I'm going to say no, because that would make sense.
Fine.
I'm sorry, I can prepare it for tomorrow.
How long does that... Quinlan, how long does it last?
Invisibility.
Quinlan vanishes. Oh, he's gone. I think he ran away. Are you and my son getting together?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're little
not.
Oh.
Yes, Mom.
No.
You are? Oh.
Jackson. She's gonna go over to Jackson and slap him.
Okay, Jackson, you take 1 point of damage as she slaps you across the face, and he just sort of looks back at you.
I know it's not you. You're under some stupid spell, but it's only been 6 days.
Am I? No, I'm under the spell. You wouldn't really care.
Carolina,
I'm
Yeah,
here.
you
What's
don't really care.
going on?
do you
What
have
is-
Dispel Magic or something?
I have
I'm going
detect
to
magic.
kill him.
That was a love tap. Can you do it one more time?
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
What the
Okay.
shenanigans is going on?
Yeah, no, make me a wisdom. Jackson, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Holy sh!
Yeah, no. You go to cast Hold Person, but true love conquers all. And you
Don't
just
say that.
collapse through
True
your
love
spell.
conquers all. I'm
I'm
here.
going to kill you.
Jackson, what's up with you, honey?
He's under. How many of those potions does Quinlan have?
What potions?
It's a love potion. Oh, you weren't there for that. It's just a
Persephone.
prick.
Oh, Quinn!
As you're like watching this, as an alchemist, you could maybe brew up a antidote. Given 20 minutes or so, and then alchemy check.
I'll give it a try.
You sort of like, do you tell anyone you're going to do it before you do it?
No.
Okay.
Where's Quinn? Show yourself right here, young man.
You don't see or hear anything.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door
Okay.
on myself, and I'm gonna Dimension Door to I'm across the camp, up in a tree,
Okay.
and I don't want to be found by Jackson.
Make me a stealth check. Jackson, make me a perception check. Persephone. Give me 2 seconds.
Sorry, that
Son
was just
of
for the
a-
spell.
Are you kidding?
Melody, you sort of teleport into the tree, and then you slip, and you're like hanging from the tree. You're only like 10 foot off the ground, so you won't hurt if you fall. But
I'm gonna climb back up.
okay, you climb back up, but you've definitely seen where she is, Jackson.
I'll run up to the tree.
He follows.
I will catch you, my love.
Jackson, I'm going to kill you!
He's just gonna stand there holding his heart like something from Romeo and Juliet. He's just gonna
Thank
come
you!
to me.
Staying in the tree. And she's just gonna scream, Quinlan!
Okay.
And she's not mad at those two. She's just mad at the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand. I just need to see what items you have, Persephone, to see whether you can actually do this.
I don't think I do. Don't
Why
have
not?
a lot.
Let me have a look. You guys continue to roleplay as I try and work this out.
Get out of my face!
Don't deny me.
I'm gonna drop the invisibility. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my Ring of Grammarian, and I'm gonna change Blight to Flight and cast it on Jackson.
For the sake of this, Jackson, just make me a Constitution saving throw, because it still uses the spells.
Yeah.
Well,
19.
as Blight works in, and I need you to roll me a 1d20 as well, Simon. Please roll a 1. Oh, I'm not sure that's.
Wouldn't it be with advantage because you used Tides of Chaos that day?
No,
Yes.
Tides of Chaos only lasts once.
Isn't there a chance that the ring doesn't work? Is that what that's
Yes,
for?
there is. Yeah. Why did I write this? Jackson, Quinn, you feel the spell sink into place, and then you watch as darkness envelops Jackson and crushes him as he just casts light on you.
Oh, shit.
You roll blight.
Oh no!
Okay.
So is that what the Constitution save was for?
Yeah. You only suffer 18 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
Luckily, your parents don't see.
When I see the magic turn from flight to blight. I'm just going to go, Jackson, stop harassing her or I'll do it again.
Maybe a deception check. With disadvantage.
Thank you.
I'm assuming I need to roll another d20 for the actual spell then.
Yes, you will.
Deception.
You're all about the everyone can roll me insight. Except Jackson.
I don't think
Yeah.
Melody would.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Stephanie, you really don't give a shit. You're trying to focus,
the
Carolina. Neither do you.
I mean-
So, no one really knows if Quinlan's being honest.
Ow, Quinn.
Stop being naughty.
Let me do this.
Would he do it for true love?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he would. You're not going to keep me away from my true love. I'll cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Counterspell.
Oh my god!
Yep, you counter it and it fizzes out.
That's all I have.
Okay, before we go any further... okay, that won't really work. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see if...
No, you're fine.
I just want to make sure that I'm being weird now. Sorry guys, I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah, no, they don't have any. I'm just going through Persephone, all of Persephone's stuff to see if she has anything that might be able to counter this.
I don't think I do.
No, you don't. I don't think. I've got one more. You could always use the basilisk.
Just gonna look up at Melody and say, Melody, do you need help?
I got it, and she's gonna cast Dimension Door again, this time 500 feet away,
Okay. Yeah.
and just get out of the situation.
Yeah, you totally vanished from view, and you ended up on the other side of like a grassy hill. Make me a perception check.
I like to think during this I'm just sitting there digging through my supplies, like just watching this go on. Like,
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You sort of take a deep breath, and you sort of look over. You're closer to Sunset Hill than you are to Bosphere now, and you sort of shake your head, knowing that it will wear off in about another 40 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and that you can probably just maybe tie him up or something. And you sort of go to turn around after you've taken a few deep breaths when you step in something. And it's red.
Blood?
And you look down, it's blood. And looks like it's being dragged. And you sort of turn around to where you see, probably about laying 50 feet away from you, what looks to be a horse that has just been ripped in half. And you can see what looks to be a body on the ground.
Can I
You
slowly?
can't make out the features unless you get closer.
Can I? Her hands covering her mouth because she's still not quite used to
Yeah.
scenes. And slowly make her way to see if she can identify.
Yeah, of course. You head over and you see a young man, probably only in his early 20s, human, wearing guard robes. Like a guard leather armor. Thank you, Jesus. And he has just had his stomach ripped out. You can make me a medicine check.
Yeah. This is bad. This is really, really bad.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of like look it over and you can see where there's like loads of bite marks and claw marks. And like he has been eaten. As has the horse. Very reminiscent to wolves, but slightly off. Something that's not quite right. You don't recognize him. And the armor, if you had to guess, you guess it's probably from the town of Bospir, due to the general direction of the horse and where he was riding from. But it could be from Sunset Hill, but you never saw him when you went to Sunset Hill.
Yeah.
Unless he's one of the new members. But yeah, it's just a bloodbath out here, and you sort of survey the area, but you can't make out. It looks like it happened maybe in the evening before. So as night sets in now, yeah.
Huh?
It's pretty gruesome.
Okay. She will kind of take a few steps back, and she'll slowly start making her way back to the camp.
Okay.
She wants to cast Sending, but you can cut back to everyone else in the meantime if you want.
We'll stick with you if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Who are you casting Sending to?
Her father.
Okay. And you cast the spell. And it connects.
Daros?
Yeah. Who is this?
Waiting for a plane to go overhead.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like it. It flies at such immense speed. Who is?
My name is Melody.
And what are you doing in my head, Melody?
This is gonna sound really insane, so please bear with me.
You're my daughter.
Huh?
I said you're my daughter.
Do you remember?
I was told.
By who?
A young man. Oh man, you robot.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, am I back?
Yeah.
Fiona, she, I was traveling, with my group. You don't know. With my group, and...
You lied. You told me that too.
Who?
A young man. I wish I could help you or get you to remember me or get me to remember you, even. But he said he wouldn't do that. It's something outside of his capabilities.
I understand. Anyway, this was the work of Fiona, my mother. You know who she is, yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, I was in Pandemonium, saving my best friend. And she told me if I didn't leave, she'd take away everyone I loved. And in a sense, she took you away.
Okay. I'm sorry. I really am, but I don't know you.
I know.
You don't mean anything to me. I'm sorry, but if you're looking for a father figure or Someone to guide you. It's not me. Are we done here? I apologize, it's just that I'm trying to make dinner for my...
Drake?
Yes.
Yeah. I know. I
and
hope he's
other
doing well.
visitors. So
Who?
I'm not really sure it's any of your concern.
You're my father. You're always gonna be my concern. Please.
Well, we look at the same sky, and we see the same stars. So, are never too far. I'm sure the stars will guide you to your true home. My guests have arrived. The young man said he'd see you soon.
Who?
Me. And you feel a connection drop as you find Chiron stood behind you. Hello, Melody.
Hello.
Believe it or not, and I don't know if you'll find this familiar, but I didn't do it for you. I did it for Quinlan. Because he can't have someone who's meant to be looking after him moping like a spoilt child. You know when I gave you that book? When I created that whole image just so you could see. I did it because I believed that it would lead you to him. That maybe, just maybe, Eve's light could do some good. What the hell are you even called that for anymore? Eve's dead, and you don't bring any light to the world. You're out here crying or running around like idiots. So I told your father you were his daughter. Because I thought maybe it would make things easier for you. So that you could help my boy not do anything stupid. Cut out your tongue.
We went to save him. Sure, he has some trauma, but we're trying to work on it.
He's planning to kill himself, Melody. So that he can learn the secrets. Your friends now. Persephone, Jackson. They were trying to guide him, make him see sense, but they didn't want him to hurt you. Which leads me to believe you are important in my son's life. So I've done you a favor. And now you can do me one. Keep him alive.
Why would he want to kill himself?
So that he knows who I am.
Then
Where
why
he
don't
truly
you
belongs.
Tell him.
Because he should never have to see that place.
What place? Your son is looking for answers. We both want what's best for him. That we can agree on. If he's after this information, and if this keeps him from doing something reckless, what is it?
Make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, I rolled it normal, sorry.
Huh? 15?
You rolled perception.
Oh, fuck me.
Come on.
on. Oh, goddamn.
Sort of looks at you. Dora didn't just bring him into this world. What she did on that day let me in too. And I do not want my son ever stepping foot in the darkness. The Long Death monks tried their hand and they failed too. You must never die, Melody. You must never learn the truth about the nightmares.
He's a lot stronger than he looks.
He is. But is he strong enough to face this? You watch as his form begins to crack and shadows break from him as it rises out of the ground. And in its place, towering over you, almost towering over the hill that you're stood behind, separating you from camp, you see... I wasn't prepared for this, so hang on.
Neither was I.
2 seconds. You see this.
Oh my god.
Standing over you. This is merely an illusion. But it is what I used to look like. What I was, what he is. Make me a religion check with disadvantage.
Oh god damn it.
You have never seen this thing before. Fear me. For I am a night walker. And the shadows disperse. Bear in mind that thing was about 25 feet tall.
Yeah. She's gonna make her way back to camp, not full on sprinting. She has a little bit. She's determined.
Okay, yeah. What are the rest of you doing? Jackson, your true love is missing.
I'm searching for her.
Make me an investigation check with disadvantage because you have no idea where she went.
You said investigation?
Yeah. Yeah, you're searching around the right area. However, I would say Melody sort of, it takes you about, you're not sorting, so I take it takes you about 30 minutes to get back to the group. As you're coming back, Jackson, you're starting to feel the effects wear off of this spell. It's a little less potent as it was mixed with water. But I wouldn't drink from the same casket again. But as you sort of approach on the hill, finally finding her, you're like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna just avoid Melody and grab my water container. And
Melody, he just walks up to you and then just turns around and walks straight away. He's like, nope.
That's fine.
Okay.
And grab my water container and just pour it out.
No problem. And yeah, does anyone else wish to do anything before the night sets in?
Yeah, I was gonna, but I'll save it just in case anyone else wants to do anything.
Okay. Does anyone else wish to do anything?
Hide.
No.
Make me a stealth check.
I'm gonna try and make it look like inconspicuous, just like I was on disadvantage. I would have got 17.
Melody, make me a perception check. You can't quite see where Quinn is.
Where's Quinn? And she's
Jackson,
worried.
you know exactly where he is, but
Where's Quinn?
I'll just point.
yeah, and you sort of lock eyes with Quinn, sort of like under some coats,
I said inconspicuous.
behind some barrels, under some coats.
She's gonna go over to Quinn and kind of like push a barrel out of the way and just wrap her arms around him.
Oh, hi. You okay?
And then she's gonna grab his face.
Oh,
I take it you kneel down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on her knees.
I swear I didn't mean for him to look at you.
Quinn. You are the most important person in my life. If you wanted answers, I could have helped.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I saw Chiron.
When?
When I was out there. I tried talking to my father. He doesn't remember me, but he knows who I am. Apparently Chiron told him.
Wait. So, he told your dad who forgot who you were?
Yes. He doesn't remember anything, but he knows who I am. Who I apparently am to him.
I mean, isn't that kind of a good step in the right direction?
He didn't do it for me. He did it because he knows what I mean to you. He wants my head on straight because I'm a spoiled child, but...
You're not a spoiled child.
Not important, but...
No, it is important. You're important.
I know what your father is.
What is he?
He's a night walker.
I ever heard of that?
Saving throw.
Alex, have I ever heard of that?
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh shit. A saving throw?
Yes.
What?
It's not enough. Okay, 2 seconds.
What?
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 You did exactly what Chiron told you not
Walk
to
straight
do.
in.
Hey,
ignored
he
him.
must never know that I am this. Hey, guess what? Your dad is.
To be
I mean-
fair,
Yeah,
to be fair,
no, well,
Oh no, I appreciate the sentiment behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I
no,
understand.
that's
but I agree with
But,
Laura
like,
that
the logic of it all is...
Chiron's looking on
Don't
going,
say it. I'm gonna say
I
it.
just told you.
she doesn't want him to kill himself.
This is gonna be really bad.
It's alright, I might
Okay.
just kill all of you now.
I need everyone to meet the max except Simon.
Oh no.
She says that word. And something just snaps. Instantly, you're not in the camp. You're in this void. And you're not you. You're tall, you're very tall. And all around you is darkness. You look to your left and you see something ripple through this negative energy, through your home, the negative plane. You watch as it tears open and you see this hand emerge. And you watch as this old woman, so old, long, elongated fingers. She looks like this. Pushes her way through. And as she does so, you reach for her. And as you take her hand, you feel the bond between you both begin to shake and shake and shake. And outside you see light. Through this void, through this little crack in the darkness, you see light and stars and a woman. And as you pull the woman through, the witch attempting to get away from whatever is chasing her, her body cracks and mangles and breaks until it snaps in half and then scattered among the plain of nothingness and empty vast. And you roar out. You step into this wind-rushed ridge. A forest, a mighty forest, sits below. And 4 figures actually, look at you. One of them... 2 seconds. One of them looks like... Oh, where is it? Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared.
That's alright.
Bollocks. Okay, that's fine. One of them looks like this. One of them looks like this. One of them two seconds, sorry. One of them looks like this. And the last one, a halfling woman. Battle worn, all of them. But the halfling woman looks like this. And you roar. Rage. Darkness. The urge to devour the whole world. And the fight explodes. You kill the man with the grey beard. The big man. And the witch screams at you. Rage, tears. And you feel your form shift and take flesh as she casts a spell that will last forever. As she casts True Polymorph and changes you into something less. Something that looks like this. Your hands are bound, your legs are bound, and you're dragged. And that's where your eyes open. And you've learnt a little bit of the story of how your mother and your father came to be. You don't know how it ends. You don't know how you became Roll me a d4. No, roll me a d6. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Roll me a d4. Your charisma bonus goes up by 3. Roll me another d6.
Okay.
Roll again. Okay. Roll me a d4. Your constitution bonus goes down by 2.
Oh, that's not good. So. Down by 2.
As you feel this darkness that has been so alien in you for so long finally find root. Melody, you watch as Quinlan straight up just passes out.
I cast Cure Wounds, or...
Doesn't wake him up.
Quinn?
He's unconscious. He's not bleeding out. What does everyone else do?
She's
As you hear
panicking.
Melody yell this.
She's screaming for Quinn to wake up, begging for him to wake up.
Yano
It's
rushes
Melody.
over and casts Cure
Yeah.
Wounds, but it does nothing.
Quinn, wake up, please. Please wake up.
Quinn?
Quinn? What happened?
What the heck happened?
She's holding him to her chest.
Just wake up, please. I'm sorry.
Jackson. Jackson, can you do anything?
I told you. You see Chiron, all of you see Chiron.
What?
He'll awaken in the morning. But he'll have changed.
Change how?
I don't know.
Do you mean?
Nightwalkers, we share familial bonds. Our memories, they span generations. Sort of leans down. He's remembering my life. And I'm willing to bet he's remembering the most important part of my life. The day I met his mother. That was what I didn't want him to see, Melody.
He was going to kill himself to get this.
Stands up. And what happens now? You'll wish he had. Simon. Shift your alignment from good to neutral.
Woo!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Have I ever heard of a Nightwalker?
Yeah.
Make me
I
a
was gonna
religion.
say,
You can all make me religion checks.
Just straight rolls?
Straight rolls, laddie.
Oh shit, I'm now neutral.
Oh.
Neutral.
Newt.
I always thought I was chaotic good, but
I mean, you should have been. I'll allow you to make that a change now.
I'll do that.
Carolina. Oh, Melody, you can. Oh no, you've already rolled, haven't you?
Yeah.
Nightwalker was a sentient undead monster from the negative plane. He was unnatural and malicious, and it took delight in the corruption and suffering of others. It was a creature of both death and shadows and had enormous powers over darkness. Nightwalkers were the shades of extremely strong-willed and evil mortals whose ancient and unyielding will and malice allowed them to hold their corporeal shape. A Nightwalker's body looked as if it was made of shadow with a vaguely humanoid, large form. They were about the size of a house, but were usually no taller than 20 feet, and their bodies were smooth and hairless. They are chaotic evil, generally. And while the son of a good witch and a chaotic evil entity would generally be neutral in his, at least, genetic biological traits, it seems like someone sealed this away for a reason and tried to maybe recreate a certain wish spell she used once to keep a child good. And the night passes, and Chiron stands. He'll awaken in the morning. He won't be the same. He'll be darker. He'll be more like me.
He's still Quinn.
Yes, and he still will be. But every time you've had to talk him down off a ledge, every time you've had to convince him not to kill someone, it's about to get a lot harder for you. But he sort of looks at you, Persephone. You do have a way to fix it. After all, I was brought into this world with magic. I'm sure you could find a way to wish it right. And if you can't, then the Quinlan you love he might be lost to you.
He's always gonna be the Quinlan I love.
I know. And that's why this will hurt. And you see something, Karen, that you've never seen before, Melody. Almost like a softness to his face. And he steps to you. Dora told you to go to Jalasia, didn't she? Dora might be able to fix this. She might be able to make him who he was before this. He won't be too different, Melody, but he will be different.
I was trying to save his life.
Sometimes you just need to listen. And you watch as the shadows just pull away. And unless anyone wishes to do anything that evening, except make Queen comfortable, night falls. The morning rises. And all you can hear is the sound of birds. And that's where we'll end this session.
Say that.
49 sessions, but we finally got there.
Holy
Jesus.
dang.
Sorry, Simon.
Oh.
Yeah, can I
Holy-
scry for Persephone before I go to sleep?
Yeah, really.
Oh, sure. I will
Okay,
say
wait for
as yes, I will say sure, no problem. Yeah, not an issue. So you,
Um,
you cast the scrying spell.
well,
I take
I'll
it.
take
I'll give him
what
the
was it?
doll that's soaked in blood.
Yep, not an issue. 2 seconds. Two seconds, guys. There we are. Okay, she will make a wisdom saving throw. What's your DC?
18.
Jackson. You find yourself on a bridge. Tell her her daughter is alive. And you see Raiden in front of you. Tell her it will not be easy. Jackson. He sort of takes you by the shoulders and turns you around. And
Wait, so this isn't a memory? This is happening during the scry?
It's kind of both.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I follow. I'm here. Go ahead.
And he sort of turns you around. And he whispers in your ear. She's that way. I'll see you soon. And with that, you feel your soul pulled forward through the clouds and over mountains. And you don't know where you are. You don't know what you see. And eventually, you find yourself in this beautiful ballroom. And sat upon a throne made of ivory glass. You see this figure. And then you see this figure in the center of the room. Grandmother? Grandmother, did you like my dance? You see the woman look up. Oh, darling, I did. I did. I cannot wait to show Master Scheiser. I really can't. He'll be so impressed. Uncle Gulgrim. He'll sends his regards as well. Are you excited for our little trip? I am. I really am. I can't wait. Now, like we practiced, feel it in your heart. Feel it in your soul. Guards? And you watch as two guards approach her and draw their swords. Don't be afraid. You can do this. And you watch as her whole body begins to light up. And glow. And strain. As this angelic but dark, twisted light explodes from it. And out of her body, this wave of light rips through the guards. And you see one of the emissaries sort of look away and then clap. My little girl. My little miracle. You see Silurian sort of collapse to the ground, unconscious. Miss Montague. The transport's almost ready. Oh. Bring her like that. Yes, Madam Elizabeth. She sort of stands. Well, fire-stripped mountains. Here we come. The vision slowly fades away. You open your eyes. That's where we'll end this session.
What in the
Wow.
What the fuck? What?
We've all stopped responding. EXE's. Oh my god.
Kind of knew this session would be very roleplay heavy because I knew how many reveals were going to get revealed. I anticipated the scrying. I didn't anticipate the Nightwalker bit until it happened. But hey,
So
Holy
The Montagues.
shit.
the Montagues.
No.
Stephanie is a.
No.
she never
I-
knew her parents.
Yeah.
No,
No, what it was more
No.
suggesting was the fact that she'd made her
She-
daughter think
Yeah.
that she
Shit.
was a Montague.
yeah.
Which might be
yeah.
worse.
Yes,
It's
it's
very
definitely
much
worse.
worse. It's
It
definitely worse.
is. That's what I took from it. Because no,
Yeah.
no, it can't.
Yeah.
That is. Oh.
And if you remember Master Rick Scheiser, which is an odd name, now I say it out loud, but Master Rick Scheiser, he was Leo's parents' friend.
Can I also point out that that surname is German for shit?
I know. Exactly, that's what I mean. Scheiser. But it's short now. He's canon, and so yeah, we had
Shit.
I remember the name. That's-
quite a
that-
few reveals.
That's when I stopped computing.
Yeah. And it looks like Elizabeth has forged the half and angel with her own blood
Yeah.
and created a kind of weapon. Ironic, really, that she'd do that to the daughter of a blood hunter.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
You know who Chiron is? Quinlan's gone through a drastic change,
Oh, fuck me.
and session 50 approaches.
Where did
What?
she say she was
The-
going? Because I had the music up too loud, so I
the
didn't
blood
hear.
hills, was it?
The Fire-Stripped Mountains.
How the
Oh,
fuck?
sure.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where is that?
It's not in Cormier.
For.
Different part of the world. Thank you for watching. We will see you for session 50. I believe I've killed my players, so that's always good. 49 sessions. It's kind of a lot. So, yeah, don't miss session 50 next week. I'm sure it will be... I'm not saying it's a big episode, but I will just say, I'm sure it'll be a fun episode. Make sure to check out session 14 of Forge Through Fire on Saturday at 7 p.m. on My Name is Simon's Twitch channel. And that's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And yeah, we will see you in the next session. Bye. Oh my god, you guys are dead.